Thank you for clicking on our video and welcome to MoneyPot Sports Podcast. Going to be a little bit different. As you can tell, the name has been rebranded, and it's because of the regulations and the restrictions that YouTube has now put on our channel. What does that mean? We'll still give you the same content that you expect from us, but it's going to sound a little bit different. It's going to look a little bit different, but it'll still be the same guys giving you the best things that they do each and every week. So if you're new to YouTube, make sure you log in, make sure you hit the subscribe, and make sure you turn off your restrictions. If you go to the general settings, you can see down at the bottom, you can turn off restrictions and you will see all our videos from the past. If you're or an existing viewer or subscriber, you might need to change this setting as well because it might be on by default. Thank you and enjoy the show. Um, I did have one game to preview as well, and you kind of talked about it as well, Vandy, with this Bama as well. And I'm keeping the same theme that I had with my other previews with UCLA and Penn State and UGA and Kentucky. And we're looking to swim under. We're looking to swim under. I think in this game, again, Vandy has another, just SEC ball, man. They got Bama, LSU, Missouri, Texas, Auburn, then Kentucky, and then they end with Tennessee. Like, man, um, and Bama showed something, I think, in Athens at Georgia to get that win there, where it was going around. Georgia hasn't lost in 10 years at home, but
Crazy.
Bama went in there and did their thing, and I just think there's a little bit of a letdown spot right here for me. You know what I mean? Coming off that big win, coming home to Tuscaloosa, really feeling yourself.
You think that's this is a letdown spot,
I think it's a letdown spot.
bro? This is nowhere near, and this is where I'll push back on you. This will not be a letdown spot. Do you remember what happened last year? Do you? I think we're forgetting that. Vanderbilt embarrassed Alabama. That was one of the first biggest upsets of the year last year.
Yeah.
That's not Alabama is ready. I'm sure, and I promise you, Alabama has circled this game. I probably guarantee that they didn't even circle Georgia's game. They circled Vanderbilt's game. Like that game was terrible. I think they were getting blown out 21-3 at halftime. It was a complete embarrassment. So I know for sure the players that came back for Vanderbilt came back for Alabama, circled this game. And they're home. There's no way this game is going to be close. And they will run the score up.
Yeah,
if they can.
But if they, and if they do, and if the top contender does that, then I still feel that I feel good about my under the water preview in this one because I don't think Bama's scoring 50. You know what I mean? I don't think Bama's going to score 50. I don't think they can. You know what I mean? Offensively.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Vandy's going to have some, it's going to be a little bit of back and forth. And you might be right. Bama might punch them in the face and make sure they stay down. But, it ain't going to be easy. You know what I mean? Vandy's got some good wins on the road too, mind you.
Vandy's a good team.
Yeah.
I'm not doubting the Vandy's not a good team. I'm saying, and it's just pushing back on that play. I would if I were you, I would steam cautiously in this because Alabama's not letting off the gas and Vanderbilt's going to continue to scrap. That to me tells me this game is going to go over. Because if we're saying they're two pretty good teams, it ain't going to be a fighting match because that's not the way they play. Right? They're not defensive forwarded football. Like even Bama, Bama's not a defensive forward football team,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely Vanderbilt's not. So it looks like LA is starting to open this game up. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I saw they were up 3-2.
3-2. Yeah, 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2.
Oh, let me just hit him. So yeah, I mean that would just be my take. I'm saying I think this is going to be a very exciting football game. I think Alabama had circled this game from last year because they were embarrassed, and it ultimately cost them a playoff spot, or potentially could have cost them a playoff spot. This was one of the games that was why they were saying that. And yeah, man, Pavia gets a second chance to beat Bama again and solidify his career as a quarterback in Vanderbilt. He's not going to go down without a fight for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And can you imagine if they can go to Bama and win in Bama? Pavia to beat Bama twice? He gets drafted just off of that. Like who the heck is Pavia?
Right.
You want to talk about bring your lunch pail to work? That's that type of guy.
Yeah.
But anyway,